sir.
First of all, I want to give this before that. I want to give a big shout out to Juice Chuck in New York, Arnold and Tommy Lee.
Yes.
We've been here, we stayed in it. We don't work, we don't eat.
Really know the
I
vibe.
already know the vibes. We got a special guest today, somebody that I knew for many, many years. My brother, my best friend, my childhood friend, Mr. T-Rex, the grand champ.
Yes.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Leave us up.
I mean, you know me, Rex, man. It's been a minute, man. I see you in a while, man. I see you working out. Said, oh, man, about to get back it right.
I got you.
Right.
Got you, man.
I was telling one of the young kids the other day, he was talking about Smack Diet, and I was telling him, like, look, you don't hear about, like, that, you don't hear, like, my boy Rex name. It's like he's one of the co-founders and etc. So when you speak battles and street battles and this, Rex name got to come up. So I'm gonna let him further update y'all on how, you know, his shit started and what he got going on.
What you got going on, Rex?
Right now, you know, I'm doing the Grand Champion Lemonade. I got a marijuana lemonade. I got a plug site, www.grandchampionmarket.com. I got that going. I got some hats on there. I got a bunch of shit like that. But as far as everything, this is a perfect place to do this at. 'Cause right now, I'm working on my health. I'm at the gym like 5-6 times a week, sometimes 2 times a day. I'm in the tub in there with me. We getting busy while I'm playing ball. I'm doing anything to just get it back. Because on stage, a nigga needs to win. You know what I'm saying? You can't be up there with the best lyrics if you can't breathe, they can't understand you, it ain't gonna resonate the right way.
Right.
So you just gotta, it started at home. I mean, this is where it started. At. As a kid, you don't look at it as you working on your future or something to better you. Because you just going to play ball, you going to, you know what I'm saying, you just doing tag, riding bikes, and doing all that kind of shit. I started at 12 years old. Mm-hmm. So my win was great. For me to rap the way I want to rhyme, I gotta have wins. It's a perfect place.
I know you just had an event that you were just at.
Right.
How you felt at your last event?
Oh man, I fucked that nigga up for one.
As you should.
I fucked that nigga up for one. But I felt great though. It was my first time able to breathe on stage the way I needed to. I wasn't huffing and puffing like. I remember when Tupac said, "You niggas looking like Larry Holmes, flabby and sick." That's how I felt one time up there. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
I know the shit I'm seeing is crazy, but if I can't get it out, then how am I gonna win? Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes the battle starts with you. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact. That health is everything. Without your health, it means nothing.
Well, because I know, we know each other, and I want to go back a little bit, man, to where, I'm talking about from Ron Brown, you make your music, videos, all of that, to still be up here today, still doing what you do, your name is still a household name out there. Like he said, when somebody say T-Rex, it's not like somebody saying, oh, you heard John from across the street? Nah.
Yeah.
Remember Son from the 509, niggas know nigga name. They know your name. How you feel to still be here today and still be able to stand up with the best of them and still be able to do what you do and maneuver through the game the way it is? And you watch the change over the years.
It's honestly, it's a good feeling because when we was battle rapping, niggas was saying don't battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
They was saying if you battle rappers gonna get deals, battle rappers gonna make money, they gonna leave you as this. Now we walking in there to go get 100.
Right.
Easy.
We walking in there to go get 100, 200, the battle. I mean, it's niggas that ain't getting 100 a show. You know what I'm saying?
There's rappers that ain't getting nothing.
That's a fact.
Oh, you get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I'm down. My thing is, where we come from, we never downplayed the next man hustle. We always looked up and said, damn, shit, he doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
And it feels good. It feels good to see some shit go from a chromosome to a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was some shit that we did on corners to a nigga saying, all right, you got $5,000. We gonna give you $5,000 to do this shit. Until you going into a spot and you seeing 2,000 people there for $200 a head. You looking around like, $200? This $2,000. And then you start thinking, like, we seen this shit grow, and it's continuing to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's football players investing, Drake is investing, Diddy coming, putting bread up, boxers, shouts to Floyd. I mean, so it's a bunch of shit that, I mean,
Shout out to
that,
Flo.
that I'm seeing grow through this culture, and I was there from the beginning, so that shit was a great feeling.
Right. Big change from just rapping in the train station going to school like me.
Come on, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Now we gonna kill somebody.
Another thing I like.
Yeah, that's how I started.
That's how the guy was like.
Another thing I like that he did, a lot of people might have not gave you the credit for. And I'm gonna bring it up now, because this is Juice talking. Yo, we got all the juice too. We got the juice.
Yeah,
You don't really spill our juice a lot, but we got it.
right.
Dot Mob. I watched Dot Mob, same way you built it, I watched you build it.
Right.
And when people see people get distracted, or basically I'm gonna say it like this. You could have 100 people and be down to 10 people thinking you falling off. Nah. You never fell off. You always kept. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Ends of the bread keep the bread together.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Once you take the ends off the bread, what happens? It start to crumble and all that. So I look at
So
it
who
like
is
the
Dot
ends of the
Mob?
bread.
Oh, if you look at that mob, you always gotta look at T-Rex. You gotta look at Murder Moon. You can't leave K-Shine out.
Shout out to K-Shine.
Shout out to
Much
Shine.
respect, man. Much respect.
We built people that then moved on. So you gotta look at the Tate Rocks. You gotta look at Snake Eyes. You gotta look at then Tennis a Dot. He a original Dot.
Right.
Yes.
It ain't even just a mob, man. It started from, let me spin that back. It started from Den Oso and T-Rex. Right?
Shout out to Oso.
Shouts to Oso. It started from Den Oso and T-Rex. We didn't have a name, so then one day Den wanted to do solo music. And Oso went to jail. And I still was screaming Dot Mob. And I said, yo, what we gonna name this shit? And when I said that, God bless the dead, my man Just said, yo, we dying over this shit. And y'all remember the situation with Just got his head blown off, and the only thing was left on his hat was DOTS, dying over this shit. So ever since then, we just kept that name and we just ran with that instead of who we was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them is with us, Dutch is with us.
Everybody.
They like real deal. I mean,
I ain't gonna
Shane
lie.
Ashley, I mean,
Y'all
what's
had-
going
y'all
on? We
had
loaded.
y'all- the roster was full.
Now the roster
Right.
is crazy.
But I go back from that, what you just said,
Yeah.
to today.
Right.
And I still watch you keep the corner locked down. No matter if these dudes are still not Dot Mob, they still have, like, you and Rock is like this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You and K-Shot, that's your brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you kept that shit in the friendship. I like what y'all did. Y'all never let nobody see y'all. So no matter what we got going on, that's like me and you right now. We can have a heated discussion, an argument.
Definitely.
Real fan.
But they gonna see us on Instagram in the mall like this. Bro, they went to took a picture of it. They was arguing just.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained. Like, if I put it like this right now, if you and Lee was to have a fallout and y'all can get 50,000 to go argue and laugh about it later. Go get it off your chest, get the money, and then later on y'all can say, damn, we got 50 to go argument. We do this shit on the block of the ice skins in here, whatever, for free. Talk fly shit to each other all day for free, so why not go get the money and do it? You gotta respect the culture and respect the art of it. There's still an art form to it. And then, and especially when we ain't trying to hurt each other, so nobody ain't putting their hands on nobody. We just saying some shit that we just say on the corner to each other for free, getting a bag for it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna ask you another question, but I'm gonna shout them out before they shout out to Smack White too. You all well.
Smith.
Hey yo, Smack opened a lot of doors for a lot of people, man, to change their lives, man. A lot of people in this industry could have been somewhere else, right or wrong. I watch battle rap, so I'm just asking them questions.
What you gotta do when you mention Smack, man, you gotta take your hat off, because Smack believed in us enough. When you looked at Smack DVDs, we was the last thing on the DVD. We was rapping at the end after you done seen the interview with BMF and Jim and Beanie and the Crib, Ankle Monitor.
Right.
Then you had to go to the end to see us. Smack left all that shit alone and focused on us.
Right.
And he rich now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that shit can show you that a nigga cared enough.
Cut you off, man.
Definitely. So I appreciated enough that he even had that much energy and that much love to say, nah, I'm gonna focus on them and we're gonna take this to the next level. Let's look at the rate we doing it at, man.
You believe.
No matter what you mention, you gotta mention Smack. Ain't nobody gonna be it. Ain't gonna be another one.
No, you're absolutely right.
Ain't gonna be another one.
I agree.
And the reason I brought it up because all three of us right here today, we all grew up together. And we all could have been doing something different. We all could have been somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We all could have, you know what I'm saying? We all could have been doing something different than what we're doing today. So that's why I brought that up, because not because look, when Lee said, yo, Rod, we gonna start this up, and I want to shout my bro Tommy Lee out too. When he said, Rod, we gonna start this shit, he said, we gonna start it, we gonna keep going at it. We on the phone, time, he in the house, he in the shower, I'm calling, he calling me, hey, yo, we trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you could relate because I called you 3 different times and the timing was off.
Timing was on here,
right?
And that's something
But
that's
it
living in
don't
the
show.
city. We know it's never no perfect timing.
I was
You know
consistent.
what I'm saying? So
You see
it's
what
Right. Because I hit him, he said, yo, I'm like, yo, Rod, it's battle next week, so the next weekend.
right.
He called me the day before the battle. I'm like, nigga, I'm in Cali.
He said, yo, what happened to Rex? I said, yo, we gotta call Rex 2 weeks ahead now. Because now we gotta make sure that we got this guy on lock. We gotta lock him now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there, just gotta need the timing. That's just it.
It happens. It happens.
We got another battle rapper too that comes at us frequently, and the timing is off. Goods.
Plus,
Always
yo,
call us,
shouts to Goods.
Call him, speak to him.
Shouts to
You know what I'm
Goods.
saying? Look, I called Goods, right? He said, yo, Rod, why you always do this to me? I said, what happened now? Because he said, I'm opening up my new sneaker store right now. Why you ain't call? But I lost track of the days. I told Tommy, I thought it was Friday, but it was really Sunday. I called him the day of the shoot. I said, Sunday? Damn. He said, yo, Rod, yeah.
Shouts to the Slick Walk store, man. Goods doing his thing, man.
Shout out to Goods, man, but he always come and holler at me and Lee here on a regular and always tell us, yo, listen, call me ahead of time, man, and I got y'all. He even told us we could shoot in his sneaker store. So I want to shout him out.
Take it on the road.
Yo,
Dope. I mean, you know, in due time.
you know what I'm saying? He told us we could shoot in his sneaker store. So that was
Let's go.
big for us, man, for somebody to say, yo, listen, bring your people out here and I'm going to let you use a whole nother venue. That might get us on a whole nother platform with this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's why I was so thirsty to get record. I said, look, I know that everything is the next level. You know what I'm saying? You're a household name, and I commend you for everything that you did. I want to give you a shout out, Rex.
And we appreciate everybody, each and everybody that comes. Everybody got something to do now. You know, everybody got to feed the family. Everybody got to eat. You don't work, you don't eat. You know, so we appreciate every chance and every time we get free because shit happens. All right. So what we got next on the plan?
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
What gives y'all the most headache doing this? But y'all force yourself to stay consistent.
With me, the time. Because everybody can't, it's hard to get everybody on the same time. We all say the same day, the time is never correct. The day could be more correct than the time. And you know, time never stops. So I can stop the clock and say, yo, give them a whole hour. You might have something to do with you say, Tommy, I get there in like 45 minutes. Now it's my job to keep whatever I got going on, to keep it open or keep it moving for 45 minutes. I need to come in.
Right.
There's some people that say 45 minutes, and they call me 45, 20, 30 minutes, like, yo, I ain't gonna be able to make it. And it happens. It's not for me to get upset with you, it's nothing, but the only thing I ask for is communication. So that's my thing. Communication is the key to everything.
With me, it's contacting a bunch of people at one time. I'm calling 10, 15 people, 20 people at one time, and then what really gets it, right? You might answer, and another guy might answer, or whoever might answer, and y'all want the same date. So I can't accommodate both of y'all because, like you said, the time coming to play with that shit.
All right.
I'm like, damn, I got Rex. And I'm gonna just use this name for instance. Or I might have Moo. Anyway, but could we get both of them up here? Or could we just, I'm saying, how could we finagle this? Because
Sometimes it might be better to separate.
Facts. And sometimes like you let me, I let God handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's God's
so
hands. Because if you here
it just be,
and he happened to walk in, that was just the plans of God. We didn't plan that. Because it might happen where I book you today and you say, yo, I ain't gonna be able to make it to Thursday, but I had moved for Thursday, right? And you coming Thursday, or he's saying I ain't gonna be able to do Thursday. So I mean, y'all both just happen to meet up. I mean, it makes it good that way, but it's always, the unexpected is always the best. You know how that
What I
shit
learned
goes.
about this business is the most important days to work is the days you don't want to.
Say that again?
The most important days to work is the days you don't want to. Those are the days that you're gonna bump into shit, you're gonna get this shit. Next thing you know, that might be the most viral scene or the most viewed scene, or you might bump into a better relationship. It's like that. I don't want to work out, and it's like, yo, you got to. And then when I was on stage, and I'm just feeling, I'm up there, I'm like, yo, that shit really paying off, bro. And fuck with another nigga to see I can breathe, so that shit meant a lot now.
Yeah.
Hold it up.
That's what count. Really,
That's
yeah.
right. And you said something that just made a lot of sense, man. You gotta work when you don't want to work. You have to work when you don't want to work.
Have to.
That's the best feeling in the world because, man, your body is feeling different shit, it's telling you different shit. Like you said, you gotta be on that stage for football and all that movement, your body felt different, you felt good. And the fact that you've been doing this shit for so long and knowing what it takes to get up there. So a lot of people don't like. You got these dudes big bodies on you on that stage.
You got the lights on you. You got the.
Look, just sitting here right now, when niggas sweating. So imagine,
I already know.
so imagine being up there with your lights on, moving around. There's a bunch of people. You know, body attracts heat. So all of that shit right there. Come on, that shit is a factor up there.
Especially if you're drinking, smoking, doing it. That's a whole.
You ain't even have to, even if the other people is. So now you gotta be able to breathe in that environment too. You gotta adapt.
But what we got to look forward to that's coming up, what the people got to look forward to?
Me and Ron Browse got a tape coming out called The New Money App. You know, me and Browse been doing this shit together since I was a kid. Me and Sean almost finished with the Bad Guys tape. And me and Mook working on a joint too. Shit called Malcolm X and Murder Luther King. So,
Tell me that one more time. I don't think they heard of it.
yeah, it's called Malcolm X and Murder Luther King.
That's dope. That's dope.
Word. If you look at it, Mook is more the chill kind of. He Mook more political with that shit. I'm like, fuck everything and everybody by any means necessary. So, so we picked that.
That's fire. That's good. That's dope. I definitely see that doing something. That's dope. I like that right there.
There's a few, you know what I mean? A few dudes' heads might be on the table coming up with battles. I got a call about Geechee. I got a call about chess. So right now I'm just waiting. I'm just playing a waiting
You and
game.
Chess supposed to have been supposed to do something a few months back, but the time was off on that too.
Ain't no better time than the present time. No better time. These niggas done let me wake back up, so I ain't ducking no smoke.
Who the fuck done let me in?
For the
Hey,
moment.
yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm watching shit. I'm saying, yeah, Rex is coming for the. It ain't no more play because you had the long run. You had the run. You had a long run. Yeah,
Right.
I know, right? I'm saying, now it's like, okay, y'all thought it was over.
Because you don't respect your wins until you lose.
Is it tougher now than before?
No. No, because then I was working off all talent. Now I know how to win.
That's good.
It's a different, like, it's like seeing a basketball player that got all the talent in the world. So, but he do 200 moves before he get to the basket, so he's already draining himself.
Right.
I ain't gotta do that. I'm gonna go beep. I'm there. I'm there. I know how to get right to the point now instead of beating around the bush pause and taking forever to get to a punchline. I know how to get in there. This is what they want. This is what they want from Rex. This is what they expect from Rex. Some grown man shit. Some 12th Street shit. Now back to the punches. You gotta know how to get those. You gotta know. There's a lot of people that don't know their strengths. I'm saying, and I know my strengths. I know I'm not a nigga that's gonna get up here and joke. They gonna laugh at me being serious.
Right.
They're not gonna laugh at me being up here trying to tell a whole bunch of jokes. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know your strengths.
That comes with hard work and dedication. Wow. It all pays off.
And what's the name of your drink? You got the drink there.
Oh, the Grand Champion Lemonade.
Grand Champion
I
Lemonade.
ain't sent me none of that yet, man.
Oh man.
When you get time, you know, you told me you
I heard.
I'm gonna come drop a whole bunch of them off to y'all. I just had to get here before me and Rob be arguing. and he said I'm bullshitting. Yo, Noonie, that's your man. That's what he gonna say, yo. You know he gonna hit you with your man Rex blind. I said, no way.
Hey, you know, Brady, I called him
I told him, I
I
just seen him.
I say, yo, no, man, I'm waiting for Rex, man.
Yeah. Yo, no, that's my best friend.
Oh,
Best
yeah,
friend.
nobody said never get Rex outside. Him and Noon. Rex Noon said, no, I get Rex coming out, bro. Even when we was going to the biddies. Noon and they walking in there like they the dream team.
Yeah, dude, they know how we used to do it 208. What
Yo,
you mean?
But for real, like, I wanted this podcast, and I wanted it because I don't care about the hype. I don't care about none of that. Getting you up here, and me and my brother Lee spoke about that. Getting you up here was big to us.
Right?
Appreciate
You
that.
are
That was
family.
big to
You
us.
are
Like,
our childhood family.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
You are-
You a celebrity to us. Everybody might not think that. You better T-Rex is a household name, it's a brand name. That's a brand name. That shit ain't
But like Lucas said, it's like Pepsi.
It's like Pepsi.
Because I remember
So-
when you had a black and white notebook. And we was in 11 gangster. And you just,
Oh, yeah, lady.
That name means
so I gotta get this job and get it. And he got it. That's
That
right.
means
He
something.
was,
Right.
like, he was.
I remember when whole came to the block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was a kid.
Oh.
James pulled up in my school.
Dang, that we were
Fifth
just talking
grade.
about that the other day.
Like, who the fuck is T-Rex? Why I keep hearing about this kid? I was smoking shit at fifth grade, bro.
That's where you used to go.
These niggas out here throwing up in their battles and shit. Fuck wrong with these niggas?
Hey, man, this is Juice Talk New York. Don't stop no shit, man. We got it. We got the juice. Hey, yo, we got the juice.
Yo, these niggas throwing up in their. How you throw up in fifth grade, man? This nigga out here throwing up.
Oh, man.
Fuck wrong with that nigga Tom, man? We'll bring a bucket to the battle, nigga.
Right. That's what you gotta start with.
Hey, yo, man. If y'all know what's going on, man, and y'all hear what he said, man, pull up, man, to Juice Talk New York, man. You welcome. You all welcome, man, please.
Definitely.
Hey, yo, but, definitely drop us off with the THC drinks, man. We gonna promote that.
I'm
On
definitely
our
going
site, we got our own site, Juice Talk New York. We on YouTube, we everywhere. We gonna definitely be going up on YouTube, going up to get our views up.
You know you gotta send it to me so I
No,
can
I'm gonna
post
send
it.
you everything.
Is
I
it,
got
it,
you.
and not to put y'all off, is it anybody out there like you just like, damn, I just want to battle him and just like knock his head off? I just want to just like,
Oh,
He
there's a
deserves
few of them.
that.
I just said 2 names. I'm gonna repeat them. Chess.
You want that battle
Yeah,
bad.
he gotta go.
you gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta go.
He gotta go, man.
Hey, yo, man. I've been hearing a lot about this kid, man.
Niggas up here throwing their dinner up on stage and shit. My mom's always said, "Don't waste your food, little nigga."
Fuck that breakfast.
You never know where the next meal come from, huh?
Hey,
Never
yo,
know, man.
What's up with Easy, man? They saying this dude is one of the toughest dudes that people, yo, they saying a lot of people in these shit standing for that dude.
Oh shit! I mean, Easy out here putting on, man. He putting on, so niggas gotta respect. You gotta respect consistency. You gotta respect a nigga that stand up to the masses and be their own man. Like, and it's hard to live through controversy. A lot of motherfuckers fold when the world turned against him. When that situation happened, you didn't know if he, I mean, Pat got into a situation, whatever, but when was supposed to be having.
Never happened.
Easy. When Easy stepped back out, he stepped back out and he's able to move past that. A lot of niggas don't get past turmoil. When it's hard, when it's raining and it's storming and it's mud on your name, a lot of niggas go into hot. Where Rich Dollars is at? He on. There's niggas like that was battling that you would never see again. Where Deacon Frost is at? These niggas is disappearing. Like, bro, so there's a lot of people that you
I
know.
hope
So
they turn millionaires or something.
I would hope so too. I would hope so too. But being that he made it through that, man, I commend him on that. So shout out to Easy.
Shout out to Easy, man. His name is big too.
I was just with Easy. I hope it, man. He put on a disaster.
He's putting on with Chess. We gonna get you up here on Juice Talk New York, man. We ain't gonna do you like that, man. We gonna get you up here, Chess. You know what I'm saying?
Boy wants you on his plate, man.
But my boy Rex, man, one Chess, man. So we smack, do the right thing, man. But
It's chess, not checkers.
please, yo, but Rex, once again, I commend you on everything that you're doing, the effort that you're putting in to everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as your business and battle rap, and at the same time, you putting a lot of work in that gym. You're doing a lot of things. You multitask. A lot of people get disturbed and get distracted and fall off because they don't know how to hold on. You know what I'm saying? And
throughout that time when you could, you kind of like had to get yourself together. Everything takes time. You know, sometimes even with me, I'll be out here doing what I do. I take a walk up the block by myself, and sometimes you gotta reset like when you get back in zone. So that comes with every human form. So throughout that time, you're taking that time to build yourself and get back together. What was your plan? What was your plan to come back and say, "What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna honest move on with this route. This is the fourth one. This is the third one. First one, I'm going hard."
My plan was how did you get good? And I just had to go back. I never not had my book with me, like you said. I never not had my book, so I'm gonna never not have my book bag with me no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of things became obsolete. The next time writing in the books because you had your phone or because you had this. But then when you start eating good, you start traveling, you start partying, you fucking more bitches, you getting more money. There's less time for the shit that got you the money. So I had to reverse that whole thing back and understand what the plan was. The plan is to do this. The bitches is gonna fall out the sky no matter what. As long as I stay high, I'm gonna be able to fuck your bitch. That's what's gonna happen. If I wanted to do that. But me being the nigga that's staying high, this was gonna pay the bills. It's gonna make sure my family, like my wife, keep her diamonds on her hands. So this shit gotta be, you gotta stick to the plans. If not, then my son will go off course too. You gotta see. Kids don't do what you tell them to do what they see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he got to see me still being resilient and still being working at what I got to do until it's over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to stay at it.
Right. You don't work, you don't eat. You gotta work.
You said something about family. I'm big on that. We big on that.
Right.
That could never go overlooked, man. A lot of people get money and don't take care of their family. They get money and become selfish.
Right.
I'm saying a lot of people get money and forget and act ignorant to their friends. A lot of people get money trying to be bigger than their friends and look down on them. Like I said, you get money and make sure that your wifey shines. She's supposed to get. You know why? Because if anything happens, she's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. You know, I always say to my son, like, when I was a kid, I felt like I was misled with a lot of shit. I'd be hearing niggas say, like, money over bitches. And I laugh at that because females is the strongest thing in my life. Right. You know what I'm saying? How many times a nigga can say, how many times your man made a visit? I bet you your bitch ain't missed one. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's certain times that in life where niggas just gotta grow up and grow out of certain shit. So that's something that I don't stand on.
Me and your brother lost,
for real. My mom's
me and your brother lost 3 girls. And hold on, 1 second. Me and your brother lost 3 girls doing a bid. He lost 3, I lost 3. Back to back, we just kept getting girls and girls because we was doing a little stretch. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Guess who never left us? Mama Love.
And that's funny because it was like about 2 episodes ago, I was talking about the same situation about how ain't nothing like a mom like that motherly love. Ain't nobody, no female, no male, none of your niggas ain't gonna do what your mom's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck. Mama love her coming to Alaska to slow this out. She come like, fuck you kids. She's like, I made it, baby.
My brother would tell my mom, you don't want her to make visits and shit.
Hey,
I mean, that's just us.
My mom, this was a few years back. We did a little stretch. My mom and Rex's mom was on the phone. When me and his brother, we on our way to the parole board. His brother went first. Yeah, he made it. His mother called my mother, Gerardo, make it go. They trying to make sure that we making these parole boards. No bitches called. But when we both came home, guess what happened?
All the bitches came back. And it's crazy because I remember saying that. I remember my mom and them was taking me and Noonie to the first day of school together. So just the way my brother was together, me and his brother was together like that. So that shit go back.
And everybody know, Smooth, shout out Free Smooth too.
Free Smooth,
that's my bro, that's my big dog, Free Smooth. Yeah, but everybody know the history between me and him. That's my bro. I love him to death. I can't wait till he touch down. Free Smooth. But I say that to say that we only, like you said, that motherly love. We all had that. And that's what stuck by us. So like you said, when niggas say this and niggas say that, yeah, hold on, the money didn't come, the niggas didn't come to like it. Shorty did what she had to do.
Right.
Mama Love did what she had to do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. No, she ain't make no excuses. a bitch be mad. Like, what I'm supposed to do? Mama Love ain't gonna make those kind
I'm
of
gonna
excuses.
say, yo, I can't call out, I can't do
Yeah.
this.
Mama
Oh,
Love
I
ain't
got
gonna
to,
make
I got
those.
to cook.
Shout out to all the mothers, man.
Shout out to all the mothers.
So once again, man, I want to give a shout out to Grand Champion Rex, Doc Mall, and URL Juice Talk New York. Y'all know where it's at. We got another guest coming soon for y'all, man. We're gonna keep it in cut. Shout out to GMS TV Money, man. He over there. We gonna get him up here. He got a lot of shit on his chest, man.
Yo, you can come in, Sean. Nah, come on. Who's the plug?
Give me his number.
You threw it on the horn on the speaker as soon as you said it. We was watching that shit right on the block.
No. Be ready. I don't want to hear nothing. Be ready. Be ready.
Hey, yo,
Be ready.
Hey, we got the footage going up. He just said that. Yo, get us one time. Yo, shout out to Grand Champion Rex, man. Just talking to y'all. Y'all heard it first. Yo, Chess, get ready, man. Yo, Chess, man, I'm about to shout you out. You pulling up the
Gear up, man.
Pull up.
Yo. What he say, guys?
Nigga better not throw up.
Fuck wrong with that nigga, man. Look.
Yo, Chess, Juice Talk New York,
We
man.
just
It's
talked
all
about
up.
that. He said he coming with the bucket at the
Yeah, man. I told you that nigga be throwing up all over the place. You coming to spit a line on your lunch. Fuck wrong with this?
You gotta get Chess up.
I'm gonna give you his number, hold on, let me put it together for you, bro.
Yeah, put it together for me, Chess. We gonna get you up there, man. Juice Talk New York, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to my brother Tommy.
I already know it, guys, man. We got our family in the building.
Oh man, Tommy Lee, man. I know we go back, man. 12th Street shit, A-high shit.
Oh, man.
Please, man, go subscribe to that YouTube channel too. Grand Champion Rex, Grand Champion Market, for everything.
You already know.
Don't worry about the
This nigga stop laughing. I'm just letting you know right now, I'm talking real big shit about you.